Today I'm checking out the new Babadoh dough trays, lid, and proofing box set. Let's unbox both boxes. So this is a two-piece kit. Okay, so we have the wooden board, a dough tray, and another dough tray. We have the proofing containers. These were sold separately, as well as the wooden board. Really nice gray color. We have the Babadoh logo here. Nice handle on the side. Right? And the construction feels commercial. Yeah, this is pretty heavy duty stuff. Feels commercial grade. Kind of like grandma's Tupperware, you know, type of grade. Let's see how they stack. Yeah, they stack nice and tight. And then we have the 6 Babadoh containers, which I believe fit exactly in here, like so. I'll do this quickly. So there we go. Now, a lot of the times I'll make dough and I'll just put the 6 dough balls right in the tray, and I think I'll use it this way as well. But one of the problems that happens when you do that, and you need a spatula and you have to kind of cut apart the dough, and a lot of people don't like to do that because they stretch it, pull it, it's a square, then it turns into just a whole mess. So if you're not really skilled at pulling the dough balls out, these are the perfect solution because the dough can't touch each other and stick together. It maintains its shape right in this silicone container. All right, so that's an exciting thing. Keep everything separate. And now we'll take a peek at the wooden board. Let's see here. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Oh, look at the color on that. Have the Babadoh logo there. That is a solid piece of wood there. And let's see. Yeah, it snaps right in. There's no gasket on it, but it looks like a very, very tight seal. And we have our batch of dough ready to go. So we're going to take this out of the bowl. Place it right there. Now you can see, in addition to the new containers I got, I've been using these containers for years, and typically I've used them when I have 1, 2, or 3 dough balls that I want to make. And when I would make a larger batch, I would use something like this tray. But very nice to see that I can now just place them right in here. You can see this is the slightly smaller version that fits in these boxes. This is the large version here. I believe these fit up to a 250 gram dough ball. These you can squeeze it a little more volume and weight in these containers here. But we're going to work with the ones that came in the kit. One thing I like to do to make it easier to take the dough out when we're done is to just put a little drop of olive oil and then we'll spread it around. Just a tiny drop. That was probably a little more than I wanted. But you spread it around. Even better, you can use a napkin soaked in oil. But this will help you get the dough out without any issues. Well, now let's just cut our dough. And we are going to shoot for, I'm going to do 230 gram dough ball, okay? Now we're just going to place it in the container. I'm actually going to coat both sides of the dough ball. And this will ensure that it comes out nice and clean later, okay? Then all we have to do, we'll seal it back up with the silicone lid and we'll drop it right back in the tray. Now that we've gotten all 6 of these 235, I actually did a couple 250s as well, just to go up to the max to see the capacity of these. We're going to make some larger dough balls. These are 300 gram for some Detroit pizzas that I want to make. Now they're a little larger than what these containers call for, so I'm going to show you how I would use these normally. Just place the dough right in there, no oil, anything like that. We're just going to place it right in there. And also, I want to see what the capacity is. I know they'll fit because I have similarly sized dough pans like this. But I also want to test how airtight it is. So we're going to stack these up. We'll put our wooden top on. Look at that, nice and handy. And this is going to go right in the fridge, and that's the beauty of this, is it fits directly into a fridge. I actually have a smaller garage fridge, and this will fit just beautifully. The dough has been in the refrigerator for 24 hours, and let's see what we have here. It looks beautiful and smooth. You can see they've touched together, which is not a big deal, but it goes back to the point of why I like the Babadoh containers, because they don't touch each other. One thing I'm looking for now is, was this airtight? Okay, looking around the edges here, there isn't even the slightest hint of dryness. As you can see, I'm touching it, it's tacky all the way around, and there just is absolutely no hint of dryness around the edges. You can see that this thing is fully airtight. But let me just show you how easy this is to get out of the container. You can see it's nice and shiny, which means it was airtight. All right, so first thing I like to do is peel it away from the side and then slide my hand under and kind of just scoop it out, right? But that's all it is to it, airtight. And also now we're just gonna go throw this in the dishwasher, get it clean, use it again. So we have our dough, our sauce, we're gonna add a little cheese. Then we're gonna bake this in the Revolve rotating pizza oven. Just check out that slice, that bottom. Nice charring all the way around. Let's go, baby.